What's good, y'all? Back with another video where today, I'm gonna just be interrupting a segment of the video. So, just to apologize for what happened to the last one. As of I'm right now finishing. I'm almost done editing What If Deku and the Developers Part 11. Well, Part 1 to Part 11 of What If Deku and the Developers. And, yeah. And I'm dropping Part 11 the same day I'm dropping the Deku rap. Go check it out if you haven't done so already. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Just to apologize for like the abrupt ending of the last one. This is basically just a continuation of the last part. So if y'all didn't check out the last part, please do so. All right, peace. So yeah, Mirio is now just going through walls, and let's go back to where Deku and the others are. So Deku, so the whole fight between so Aizawa is gonna get hit with the wall just like a cannon. And Fat Gum slash Kirishima is gonna go jump in and try to save him. They do save him. I don't know why I said try, but they do save him. But they end up both going against Rampa and the dude that makes shields, basically. All he does is make shields. The other one's like super strong. Rampa. I already said his name, I don't know why, but yeah. So they're going against Rampa, and Kirishima got one punched man, but he's not dead. That's the key difference here. And so Fat Gum is trying to hold his own against Rampa, getting his ass beat. But he's able to hold his own. He's able to survive a couple of punches. Was able to survive it. Then Kirishima runs in and just was like, "I'm gonna just keep holding up my shield." And then the whole shield and spear type situation just happened. I think that's what the scene was called anyway. It's called like shield and spear. That's what it was called. Yeah, so talk it out, give the plans away. Rampa gives away the plans because he only hangs around the people who are strong. He's not necessarily like a villain. The reason why he's hanging with Overhaul was because he beat him. That was the only reason why. He would not have joined him if he beat him. Real talk. Never would have joined him. So I don't really consider Rampa like a bad guy. Like if Rampa just did it without the whole fighting thing, maybe, but he only joined Overall because he beat him 3-4 times, I think. And Rampa got defeated. That's why he's like, yeah, I'm telling you all his plans. Because he really doesn't care. Like, as long as you beat him, he will join you. Basically, he don't care who you are, if you're bad or good. So yeah. So now we're back with Deku and like the others. And I think I left Sun Eater with the 3 villains that has to fight, even though he already fought them off. He's now just trying to catch up. So Deku and the others are running. Mirio is already there. He's kicking ass as usual, just doing his thing. And well, what happens? He's fighting Overhaul, Quirk. So he's why I said with a Quirk. If you watch the anime, you know what happens to Mirio and his Quirk. He loses it in the fight. I'm gonna play like that duh thing, because we all knew that. We all knew it was gonna happen. Like if you read the manga, you knew it was gonna happen. But if you were an anime person that watched it, you could have guessed that was gonna happen because he was literally gonna push that Eri, and we knew Miru was gonna be jumping and trying to take the bullet for him. But so, like, if you were the anime and you guessed that was gonna happen, tell me in the comments below, cause I would gladly like to know that. So Miru loses his quirk. He still kicks Overhaul's ass quirkless, which surprises me the frick out because the fact he was able to fight Overhaul without a quirk proves that you can technically still be a hero with a quirk, but I mean without a quirk. But look at the aftermath of after Miru fought Overhaul. Yeah, maybe it was a little bit dangerous, cause fool, I'm literally just gonna play the scene literally right here. Fool, you saw that he got stabbed through the leg, he got stabbed like through the chest, he got stabbed in the arm, I think. Fool, if Overhaul made the right move and went for his head, he would have been dead. He really would have been dead. So maybe it is really not safe for a quirkless person to fight someone with a quirk. But I mean, hey, he was able to hold his own. With over Night Eye's training, he was able to get far enough to at least wear Overhaul out a little bit. Not as much as he did with the quirk though. I'm gonna tell you this: if Deku was watching this, he saw Miru take his quirk, got taken away, and still was able to kick ass. Would you think Deku would have had, like, if he was Eri's age, right? Like, replace Eri with 4-year-old Deku. Just found out he doesn't have a quirk. He got kidnapped by Overhaul. Let's say. Let's just switch up the scenario real quick, just to like give. At least I got another one of scenarios out of a what if. Really think about it. Deku found out he was quirkless, 4-year-old Midoriya, and then he sees Miru. Like, he knows what those bullets are for. The bullets are to erase quirks. And Miru takes the bullets for Deku, right? Quirk erased. And then Miru proceeds to take on Overhaul without a quirk. If Deku saw that at the age of 4, do you think he would be like he sees this? So he would have like a shimmer of hope, but knowing the damage that it would do to him, he would probably be like, I would try to train a whole lot harder, and maybe this whole My Hero Academia story would have turned a whole lot different. It would have been the outcome where Deku is now would have been a whole lot different. Like, Deku would have been the first quirkless hero. I mean, maybe he would have accepted all Mike's quirks still, but he wouldn't have like a sad childhood if you think about it. Maybe he might for like a while, but once Mirio and the others save him, he's probably gonna have like a chill. Like, he's probably gonna live in the UA, and then he's gonna go straight and be the first quirkless hero, for crying out loud. But we're talking about Deku, so I'm kind of like a baby after he found out he doesn't have a quirk. Yeah, but that's just my take. So it's like one scenario out of a one scenario. So yeah. So Deku, he is now. He sees Mirio. He takes him out of the fight with Eri. But I mean, Eri is convinced to go back to Overhaul. Convinced, even though I think Mirio pleaded with her not to go. I think that's what, hopefully that's what Mirio did, because it's been a long time since I've seen it. And like, it's like season 5 supposed to come out like next year. But real talk though, shouldn't he? I think he probably did. I don't remember. But if he didn't, I will see that once I edit this video. And yeah, I think this might be one part of the all part of life. That's tough. But anyways, I think now Deku he's taking over the fight now. Well, no, not yet. He hangs Mirio up, not literally hangs him up, but like just gets him out of the pinch. He's running back. Nada is taking on overhaul. I mean, Nada he's basically like Aizawa, basically quirkless. They have good quirks, but like they're basically quirkless if you really think about it. Basically, like Aizawa, yeah, like Aizawa's quirk is erasure, but against the Nobu, he's basically quirkless. Nada, he can only literally tell you the time. Like, he can still be a hero, but more like a spy hero. He's not like a person that would fight one-on-ones. He's more like a spy hero than a hero that would fight. Like, so is Aizawa. I mean, I think Aizawa is, though. I think he is. He already is. Yeah, he already is. He's like a spy hero. He's basically like a Dark Knight. Yeah. Not that. Nada, he gets pretty much the same treatment as what Mirio did, but 100 times worse. He basically loses his left arm because he stabs through his left arm. I don't know why it does not like slip out the rock, and he got stabbed through like the stomach, I think. Yeah, he got stabbed through the stomach. But as far as that, they kept the rocks in his stomach, and I think, I don't know what happened to the rock that happened in his arm, but yeah. So then Deku sees this, he's like, what is happening? And then he just jumps in, like, his legs move on his own type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, he jumps in, and then he starts running, jumps, he gets stabbed in the legs, he pulls out the rock out of his leg like a badass he is. Nah, I'm kidding. Let me chill out for a second. But real talk though, real talk. He basically just pulled the shit out like a badass. I felt like a little kid watching that shit. No cap, but. And then the fight proceeds. He jumps into the air. He basically does the same thing he does, but Dolibus, which I know I haven't talked about in like this past while. He jumps in, and instead of all the things that he did, he basically just like kicking the rocks and all that stuff. I would say he would kind of do that, but with a Dolibus, like he would just maneuver out the way, because I feel like he would just maneuver with it, like just go like through the rocks, like try, like he would break like some, but like he would still like maneuver out of some still. But yeah, and he uses one for all to catch her, and then he starts flying. All the injuries include the one that he got stabbed in the leg with. Let's go. What happened? It's Aries' quirk. Rewind. If y'all didn't watch the anime, but yes, quirk. Her quirk, not his. Her quirk is rewind. Rewinds to the point like he basically killed his own dad. He rewind to the point where he don't exist no more. And like Aries, she can't control it, so like she's releasing more of this power without her control. She's basically losing control. And I'm gonna say Deku, he's gonna try to use One for All because he's already got control of Dolibus, but now he's gonna try to go all out with One for All. So he goes all out. I'm gonna say once he lands it there, he still goes Super Saiyan Blue, but like it's like his flames. I'm gonna say One for All boosts releases Gulliver's a little bit to the point where it's now not only orange flames but it's blue flames. So he's a hell of a lot faster. Like even with the finger movements that he does, as you see in the picture, he's like 20 times faster than he was. You see, Deku, he has the potential to become the most overpowered character. If he always had Eri on his back, he would be the most overpowered character of the entire show. I'm telling you, if Deku, spoiler alert for all you anime viewers who don't read the manga, if Deku had Eri on his back in the war arc, I bet you that he probably would have done a whole lot. Like, he did pretty good, but like, he's doing pretty good. He's able to hold that on his own. But if he had Eri on his back, going infinite 100%, I'm telling you, he would have done 100 times better. Like, I'm gonna get straight back into it because I'm overhyping myself a little bit. But yeah, so Deku, he start the fight. The fight starts epic, pretty cool. Even though it was a short fight, it's pretty notable, impactful. Probably the most important part of all of season 4. It will show that Deku will continue fighting. He has the heart of All Might. He has it. He has All Might's spirit to continue fighting, even if I'm quoting it here. Even if the future is set in stone, I'll smash that future. So yeah, that fight, man, the 1,000, like the 3. I don't know. They call it the 1,000 punches, and then boom, done. First the fight. I'm gonna say, okay, so like for the smoke thingy, imagine it's still the same, except you add a little bit of blue sparks. No more blue sparks. Not only is coming out of his eyes, but like his feet too. Get that? You got that? Yeah. Basically that. So now Deku, now the fight's over. They go to the hospital. They get healed. All that stuff. Now, time for the festival. No, where we introduce the gentle criminal and all that stuff. I'm just skip to where Deku fights La Brava and gentle criminal. Because I mean, other than that, like, there's no really interesting things, but like, it's fun to watch, but it's not really like impactful. Like, it's just like they took a break. Deku takes no breaks though. He had to fight Gentle Criminal for crying out loud. But yeah, so Deku, he's going back to the store, getting his ropes and all that. I think that's what he was trying to get. He ends up being Gentle Criminal. He gets mad. It's the first time. I think it was the first time seeing him mad. No, it's not the first time being mad, but yeah. They basically just duke it out. Like, they fight. He tries to fight. He basically, literally, I compared this fight scene where Deku just tries to go through Gentle Criminal's bubble gate thingy. Basically compare it to the captain of the first. I know I compared the captain of the first fight with Shinra to multiple things, but this was the closest it gets. This is like the closest it gets. Literally, if I could find a way to put the pictures side by side, how they were both trying to get through the two barriers, you will see what I'm talking about. They basically are practically the same scenes. Come on, dog. Don't tell me you don't see that. You gotta have seen that. Because if you don't see that, you really I'm just gonna stop talking. But anyways, they basically just duke it out. Like, it's Instead of Deku uses somewhat of an air cannon, except he flies and does like a super roundhouse kick in the air. Just setting him flying from the building where they end up just like basically Deku just does a roundhouse kick into the building that where Deku ends up trying to make it all bouncy and stuff. Which I mean, real talk, that looks fun. I want to do that, but I can't because I think I'm about to fall off. Cause we're not too careful. But anyways, maybe yeah, this is the thing we find out that there's another roundhouse kick, except it's the opposite direction. First time he did it on his left side, which was something really big. The next, he kicks him right into the forest. Lands, fights, Bravo activate her quirk to fight Jungle Criminal. Jungle Criminal tries to squish Deku, fails. Deku just pushes it off, and just fights him off. And then, no, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I respect Jungle Criminal. No cap. He might be a criminal, but like, fool, he was basically misunderstood. Like, probably the most misunderstood character. Like, he wanted to be good, but then because of one small little misstep, he accidentally killed someone. He didn't even mean to do it. He tried to save him. Like, you saw he was trying to save him, but he failed at doing it. He was misunderstood. Like, I don't think he never did anything bad. Like, he would take the cash to just leave it there. I think that was the first time we see him, right? I think, right? But like, the thing he did to save La Brava, I respect her for that. I really do. Like he pretended, if I can remember correctly, he pretended that she was just a hostage of his, that he kept on him the whole time. And then, yeah, they separated. It took two ways. Like, I really do feel bad for Deku Criminal. I think Deku even felt bad himself. I think the reason why Jungle Criminal even gave up in the first place was because he basically saw him in Deku, but he basically sees him in Deku if he succeeded in saving the guy that he ended up accidentally killing. That's the only reason why he basically gave up. So that's why I respect like Jungle Criminal. Like, he's not the only villain I've ever respected in the anime, but like, he got my most respect. No cap. But yeah. And then the fight with Endeavor stays the same. Nothing really changes. Like, there's no way in the hell I'm sending Deku out, because Deku's supposedly supposed to stay with the gang, obviously. So Deku's basically just watching the Endeavor fight, but you can imagine the Endeavor fight stays the same. Nothing really changes at all. So yeah, that will end part 11 of What If Deku Had Abdollabers, which is officially over. Well, until season 5 comes out, obviously. Then that's, if this video gets at least 10 likes, once season 5 drops, or maybe when season 5 ends, maybe. So I feel like that might be easier. Maybe I can just do it every episode. I'll decide what I'll do. Alright, but if this video gets at least 5 likes between those two, then maybe I'll continue the series, starting off with part 12 to What If Deku Had Abdollabers with season 5, the release of season 5. So yeah, hope you enjoy the series, as it's stopping until season 5 drops. Like I said in the beginning, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below any suggestions of any other what ifs you want me to do. And I'll see you guys in the next part.